Hello, my name is Carolyn Buquet, and I've been a Marketplace Chaplain for 4 years in the Dallas area. I wanted to share with you what it's like to be a chaplain and why I believe Marketplace Chaplains is such an important and powerful ministry. Most employers these days genuinely do care about their employees, and they want to build companies that are good places in which to work. As a reflection of that care and concern, our client company leaders connect with Marketplace Chaplains to have a chaplain visit on a regular rotation to touch base with their employees and be a support for them and their families. On a normal workday, I'll go into my first location and I'll go from office to office, cubicle to cubicle, workstation to workstation, and simply greet each individual. Hi, how's it going today? How's your family? I share a short interaction and then move on. Oftentimes, I have the chance to then ask if there is anything I can be praying for. Employees will almost always respond with needs great and small. It doesn't take long for the employees to become accustomed to and comfortable with this format. When I first became a chaplain, I was happily surprised at some things I wasn't anticipating. First, the vast majority of employees are always happy to see you when you walk in the door. Your quick visit gives them opportunity to share a family story, vent a nagging concern, or just release a little steam on a stressful day. Second, most people in need really want to know what God has to say about things. Daily, I have the opportunity to speak biblical truth into people's difficult situations. They may or may not agree, but they're always curious to know. Also, people want to be prayed for, whether they are believers or not, and oftentimes, people of other religions will allow me to pray for them in the name of Jesus. Usually, folks want to be discreetly prayed for right then and right there at their desk, but of course, we always ask permission in advance. If you have a heart for people, this is a unique and productive ministry opportunity. Our chaplains have the heart of a shepherd. It really becomes similar to having your own small congregation to care for without the burden of a church building or without the Sunday sermons. In actuality, your care and your commitment to the employees becomes the sermon you preach. I've been in traditional church ministry my entire adult life, and over the years I've become familiar with hundreds of parachurch organizations around the world. Personally, I feel that Marketplace is the most effective stateside ministry in action today because it's high touch, high interaction, 24/7 care, and it's motivated by nothing but pure love for people. The chaplains bring Jesus to people who, for varying reasons, have no interest in church. From attending family funerals, to making hospital visits, to coaching the one who has an impossible manager, to walking with the one whose child is on drugs, to walking with the one whose spouse has just walked out the door, to praying the prayer of salvation with someone and having her open her eyes and say, "Suddenly there is light everywhere," to walking the grief journey with the mother whose teenage child was just killed in a car accident on Christmas Eve, and watching the Lord take her from suicidal to being transformed into His marvelous light, filled with new hope and purpose like she had never known before. We get to pastor and shepherd these hurting people. I hope this helps you understand more of what it's like to be a chaplain. It is indeed a privilege. And I hope the Lord leads you to come and be a part of this powerful, transformational work.